So a warm welcome to all of you who join us on this snowy night for a game that could turn out to be a real wintertime treat. It is a hot ticket on a cold, cold night, and conditions will be testing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Stood up well to him there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's a throw-in. Great vision. Pass is just off target. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he...
Osimhen! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Turkey with the corner, they're first. It's hit the crossbar. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Nesta tries to clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Sanchez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nesta gets rid without sophistication. And here's Osimhen.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he's there to belt it away. And that is out of play. Tchouameni. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Shot a goal! Eze, and he's been shifted off it. And he thumps it clear. Long ball upfield. Eze going full steam ahead down the left flank. And it's Sané.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Davis. Pinches it off him. Toure did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Davis.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Turkey couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And this is Dembele. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And they've got rid. Caicedo. Eze is onto it in a flash. Oh, it's Dembele. Tchouaméni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That looks a good cross. Chiellini does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Eze. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now this could be a chance. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Sanchez has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Turkey have got it back and they'll have another go. Well, there's the clearance. Yaya Toure. That's a sharp pass. Rijkaard. And he was alert to it. Well, that is one way to stop him. Tchouaméni. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's found support out wide. Dembele. Dembele's cross. And that's the keeper's ball. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And we're off again.
Turkey can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And a chance! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Turkey grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Corner number 2 then. Sané goes short. Oh, nice touch. Eze receives it in a good position here. Pings in across.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Turkey come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And that's going to be a booking. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, strokes it back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
Ambitious ball here. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And he has shown him a yellow card. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Chiellini. Can he get on the end of this?
Turkey have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Oh, it's Dembele. He's dealt with that really well. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Shoots! Oh, he hit that sweetly. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force.
It's Dembele! Goal! Inter! And again they hit the front. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That's a cute ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Doku, looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get rid. Eze. Good purposeful running this. Danger averted for now. That's the throw. He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Osimhen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short, and this is Son Heung-min. Oh, super ball. Plenty to aim at here. That's good play. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Davis. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's on it, can he get away?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He whips it across. And that's been won straight back. And now they can clear their lines. Pull it. Dembele. Hullet. Crosses it in. Now it's Osimhen. Threads one in. That's a shade optimistic. And smartly reclaimed. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And he whips it in. And he's there to clear it.
Inter can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Caicedo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes, and he plays one through. Now, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 5.
Inter Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Lasciano il campo per Rooney, il numero 7. Luis Suarez, il numero 11. Bale.
And that's that. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Short changes him with that pass.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front.
Drogba! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Tchouameni, good running, strong and purposeful. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Foot in. Now, can they get him away? I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
There's the delivery. Climbs up big! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Son Heung-min. Great defending, strong and determined. Rooney, Gullit, big chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
The goal scorer for Inter after 18 minutes is number 9, Didier Drogba.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Son Heung-min. That's an excellent interception. Oh, good-looking ball. And smartly reclaimed. Tries to pass it through. He has a look up. Now it's Sané, aimed in towards the centre. Looking for the run. Chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Turkey are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Turkey are looking to go forward now. Almost half an hour in now. It looks a good ball through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Eze. And this is Son Heung-min. And he's being shifted off it. That's a decent clearance. And here's Son Heung-min. Deftly away. Davis. And this is Son Heung-min. Now who's going to be first to this? And that's another good win of the ball. Passes short and sharp. And the shot! Sensational from Sane! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. Osimhen really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Turkey grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Leicester kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Sane. Quality ball. Oh, important interception. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Rooney. No, it's come to nothing. Sane has found the net here, of course. Eze. Passing is crisp and sharp. Sane will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Eze. And here's Son Heung-min. Oh, sweet feet. He's going for goal! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And he's there to clear it. That's been cut out, well played.
This is the time you need that pace.
Singo. Caicedo. And they've got rid. He's had it taken off him. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Raya is there to clear. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is Son Heung-min.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Was 80,314.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And this is Son Heung-min. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Nice sequence of passes, this. Sane. That looks a good cross.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
18, Sane. Number 90, Singo. Number 10, Eze. Coming on the field, number 11, Doku. Number 5, Marquinhos. Number 4, Under. Substitution in progress.
Marquinhos. Turkey perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Stood up well to him there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Under. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That is good alertness. Nicely aimed pass. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Chiellini gets across and deals with it. Thuram gets it away.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Davis gets rid without sophistication. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Turkey looking to pass their way through. And it's Davis. It's a pretty loose pass. Bale chasing after it. Now it's Bale. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Substitution for Turkey, number 30.
So, time for changes
Coming
on
the field
both sides,
is
actually.
Number 23, Mikel Merino. Substitution.
That is a brilliant interception. Merino. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Son Heung-min. Doku.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Turkey finding their passes. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Turkey clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Caicedo. Oh, can he get onto this? Nesta cuts out the pass. And here's Kaká. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that will be it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Turkey can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and